Alright, hey, what is going on, everybody? It's boy CJD bringing us another video, and today I'm bringing us a video on Xur's loot location for this week within Destiny 2 Season of the Deep. This week he is going to be in the tower, in his corner, back by where Dead Orbit used to be. We're going to take a look at everything he has to offer, give our thoughts, role descriptions, of course according to Light GG, and see what he has to offer us. So, first off, we have Hard Light, a solid, versatile, void auto rifle that actually can go ahead and rotate between all light-based elements. So, whether or not you need it for, and also it gives different stat boosts, so solar, reload speed, and arrow effectiveness, arc, handling and range, stability, aim assist for void. When you have this weapon, if you are in a high level activity and it has a match game, you can go ahead and switch between the elements to basically just take down the shields in whatever element that you need. It's very versatile, very good for PvE, solid in PvP. I have always been a big fan of this auto rifle. Sorry, had to clear my throat there. Next up, melee damage, reloads, weapons, and boost movement speed and jump height. For sealed Ahamkara grasps for the hunters, it's a gauntlet. You have 20, 30, 32 with mod and masterwork for strength, which is again what is synergized here. And then also you have mobility, which 11, you can bump that up if you felt like it to 21, 23 with mod and masterwork. So you'd be able to get about 22, 23 if you were to go for a mobility strength build. Honestly, not a terrible roll. You can do some things with it. Next up, you have Actium War Rig. This is more of a weapon-based exotic, so I'm not looking at any sort of statistic here. It's a 68 roll, so if you are looking for your subclass to have simply a mobility, resilience, or intellect mode, or well, build, this is one I would go with. But if you prioritize more grenades and more shoulder charges and some better recovery, I'd steer clear. Moving on to Eye of Another World. Marks priority targets and buffs ability regen. So ability regen, you got strength is only at 2, so it could benefit from that though. Discipline 19, Rift 13. Not a bad roll, pretty solid. It just depends on what you're going for. It doesn't really have a specific one that synergizes, but all in all, not a terrible roll. Moving on to the legendary weapons. This, of course, will stay until Tuesday. So, first off, we have Peace of Mind. Perpetual Motion, vorpal weapon. We'll also have Alloy, light, with corkscrew and fluted. This one is graded at a C on Light GG. It also has a stability masterwork. Not the best one, but if you don't have one, I would recommend picking up to give it a try. But honestly, you could go with a better combination of perks. Perpetual Motion's good, Vorpal's good, but just together doesn't really make much sense. Moving on to Disparity, and we have a God roll. So, I will, of course, be titling it as well, because you want to pick this up. Let me just, I'm going to pick it up right now. Look at this roll. We have, now this is what I would go with, Hammer Forge Rifling, and you also have Arrowhead Break, a Penned Magazine with steady rounds, Rapid Hit Desperado, which is gonna be phenomenal as a combination. Desperado, reloading after a precision final blow, increases the rate of fire. And then Rapid Hit, precision hits temporarily increase stability in reload. So both of these are related to precision attack, and when you combine it, you get extra stability, you get extra reload speed, and you get increased rate of fire on an aggressive 4-burst pulse rifle that can just mow down whatever is standing in front of you. This is a must grab for anyone just looking for a good kinetic pulse rifle and potentially just a good stasis pulse rifle for any sort of shield damage required. Honestly though, now looking at it, I might even leave arrowhead because it keeps the recoil direction very vertical. You could go without that range. It's still got very, very nice range. Or you could just, slide it back to how it was before. With that, honestly, you could go with any sort of combination on this. I think it would be phenomenal either way. Moving on, and it is an S tier, by the way. No reprieve. This one is at a rated D with wellspring, steady hands, extended magazine, accurized round, chambered compensator, extended barrel. So this one, again, rated at D. You got some stability, you got some solid range. It is a slug frame, so I think if you, honestly, you could probably do something with it. Slugs tend, with decent range, tend to do really well, and honestly, it looks like you can max it out to 82 range about, which is really good. But either way, the main perks don't really go well together in my eyes. At least it doesn't. Yeah, no. And LightGG doesn't think it either. Next up, you have Hollow Words. It is graded at a B with backup plan, under pressure, liquid coils, particle repeater, hammer forged rifling, polygonal. Personally, when I look at precision frame and more aggressive pulse rifles, or not for pulse rifles, fusion rifles, I want more range. And this one does not have a ton of range. So it might get outgunned by a lot of other fusion rifles, but it's a decent roll. Next up, you have Last Man Standing, also at a B. You have Discord, that's kind of interesting. Waiting for Discord on the PS5, but still nothing. Subsistence, Assault Mag, Extended Mag, Corkscrew, Full Choke. So it says it's not a bad roll, but Jesus Christ, that range is terrible. But again, shotguns are meant to be up close and personal, so it could probably be pretty decent, depending on how aggressive you are. Next up is Salesby Pitch Glass. This one is graded at an A. It is a very good roll, and with it you have polygonal rifling, small bore, accelerated coils, ionized battery, rapid hit volt shot with a reload masterwork. So this could probably go really well with a arc build. Honestly, if you're a Stormcaller, I know like a lot of chain lightning capabilities, so being able to get jolts and have that arc synergy I think could be pretty good. It could be decent for champions and just kind of add clear. Overall, not bad. And then the next one, Night Watch, Rampage, Outlaw, Extended Mag, Flared Magwell, Arrowhead Break, and Corkscrew Rifling. This one is graded as C. It's not the best roll I've seen, and for a scout rifle, only having 38 range base, that's kind of weird. I'm not really a big fan of that one. Next up, you have the Lost Pacific Boots is your armor set. I'll just go through slowly because my voice is slowly dying here. Last up, graded at a C, you have Hulk Moon with heavy grip, snapshot, alloy mag, extended barrel. I would pass on it and wait for a reset. It's not a terrible roll, it's pretty mid, but I definitely think there are better rolls out there. And for DMT, you have short action, outlaw, flared magwell, and corkscrew rifling. This one is graded at a D, but honestly I still feel like this one could be pretty decent in PvP. Just outlaw, having that increased reload time with cranial spike and the hip fire, you could probably go through shots pretty quick. So I don't mind that one as bad, but there are also, again, better rolls out there. So I'm going to end this video up before my voice completely dies on me. Make sure you grab that pulse rifle, and honestly you could also grab that linear, also seems really good. But with that, guys, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Like and subscribe if you are new. Peace.